tipple doesn't walk in front of the camera. I don't know. Hi, good morning. It's Thursday, the 28th. Welcome to this week's vlog. It's my first vlog back. I realized that I can probably film at this time of day. It's currently 6 a.m. We are getting things put back together from last night. You have to get down. Let's talk about reading real quick. So I am about 50% into Paladin's Hope, which is the third book from T.K. Fisher. I'm excited to continue to read it. I want to finish the series before my maternity leave ends, so soon. I have like, what's today? Today's Thursday. Yeah, I have like a week and a half left, which is crazy. Maternity leave in America is stupid. Anyway. But yeah, I want to finish it. I think I'll probably finish it by Saturday, just depending, but that's the plan. And then I'll go ahead and start, like finish Paladin's Hope by Saturday, and then I want to finish the series by the time my maternity leave ends. I'm also reading a book called Boy Mom. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it. I think, oh, sorry, you can hear the coffee maker. It's almost like anxiety inducing. I don't know how else to explain that, but I don't think it's well written. And we don't. Let's move over to the bottle washer. Yeah, I'm not enjoying it, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm not enjoying it. So yeah, we've talked about the reading plan, we've talked about what I read. I don't know, it's been such a long time since I filmed. I did like that last update, and then I didn't pick my camera, put my camera back, and I just didn't pick it up again, which is fine. I'm gonna be doing D&D on Monday for the first time since I left. So I need to catch up on the sessions because Amanda so kindly has been filming them so that I can catch up. So I think that's another thing I'm going to do in the middle of the night is watch those sessions back. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Did you miss me? I think I wasn't really as gone as long as I planned. Like, wasn't as gone as long as I planned because I gave birth a whole 6 weeks early, so I had videos queued up already because I wasn't supposed to start my maternity leave yet. Lo and behold, here we are. So yeah, I don't know. If you're pregnant and thinking, I don't need a bottle washer, I'm gonna predominantly breastfeed. Get the bottle washer. Get the bottle washer. So I had to run my dishwasher as often as I wash these things. Also, you wash your pump parts in there, so. And you never know. Or maybe you might end up in the NICU and you have to pump and you didn't plan on it. And then you realize pumping's not that bad and breastfeeding kind of sucks. So it's rewarding emotionally, but physically it's annoying. Let's move back because it's gonna get loud. And then I'm gonna have to end it. I'm gonna go back to the room. But baby is, so next week's almost 7 weeks old. He will be almost a month old by the time I go back to work, which is crazy. They're almost 2 months old by the time I go back to work, which is crazy. We're gonna talk about my birth story in a video. I think it's really funny in Aussie, and I talked about this. that in my like maternity leave announcement video, I was like, if my birth is traumatic, I'm not gonna talk about it though. My birth was extremely traumatic. I'm gonna have to go back to therapy most likely for it. I have to look at it at like an arm's length distance. It was one of the most horrible things I've ever experienced, actually. And so I will not be having any more children after this, unless it's like an accident. But we're avoiding accidents. I love my child, but I frankly never want to do this again. If you don't, because I'm not going to go into all the detail because we're going to talk about it in a sit-down video. I got severe sudden preeclampsia, which is likely turning into chronic hypertension, meaning that I might have this problem for a very long time. My blood pressure is too high, which means I'll have to change my ADHD medication, so that's gonna suck. I had a doctor's appointment on Monday, and I also have some kind of skin condition that has popped up. It has popped up through pregnancy. I've never had it before. It got pointed out in August, and then we didn't do anything about it because I was pregnant, and then it's still there now. So I'm gonna have to have a biopsy. Because if untreated, it can end in skin cancer. So I have that, and then I have the chronic hypertension, and like gonna have to possibly change all my meds. Still unmedicated, like still not taking any ADHD meds. I might try to take them and see what they do with my blood pressure, just in case, but just to see, just to observe. Maybe I'll do it on Monday before D&D. But yeah, not only was my birth traumatic, my pregnancy has permanently given me chronic health conditions, it seems, dangerous ones. So that's cool, that's fun. But yeah, good morning guys. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Maybe tomorrow morning at 5 or 6 a.m. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Friday. It's 5:47 a.m. We did not get good sleep last night. We talked to the pediatrician. Well, I sent a message to the pediatrician at 2 a.m. Baby guys just got some tummy issues, and I messaged earlier in the week about it, and I said it's normal unless it hits like this amount of time. We have hit this amount of time, so I messaged him. It's very difficult because he's preemie. We just hit his due date last week, so it's just hard to know what's normal and what's not. But anyway, here we are. We yesterday, this morning, just now, I had 75% into Paladin's Hope. If you know anything about me, I don't love MLM books. They're just not my favorite. They're just not my favorite. Just because, like, I don't like boys. That's my reason. I don't like boys. I will say I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I think the story is more interesting. The Knowles, is that what they're called? I think they're very interesting. I think they're super cool characters. I think they're unique. I think they're interesting. I think the story with them is cool. Question mark? Is that the word I'm looking for? I did end up DNFing Boy Mom. That's bad. Even some of the things she was like, not to make people more anxious, and then would proceed to make people more anxious. I think that her anxiety as a mom of 3 boys bleeds into everything that she's writing, like, 'cause she needed the confirmation that it is hard. And I don't know, I don't think I liked it because of that. I think that, like, most moms of boys that I know don't really struggle with some of the societal things just because they are I don't know, have decent people with decent community. I don't know. I don't know if what I'm trying to say makes sense, but I didn't like it. So there again. All the milk taken care of, we're gonna move this stuff, put the stuff in the bottles, and then the bottles in the bottle washer, run it, and we're going back to sleep. When I go back to work in a week and a half, not next week, but the week after, I am going to try to actually stay up at this point. Sometimes I do, actually, right now, but my hand hurts. I don't know if that's a blood pressure thing also, because I don't know if my blood pressure or if it's just my body slowly getting back to normal. I think it's just my body slowly getting back to normal, but who knows. Also, I don't know if I said this last time. You're thinking about having a baby, and you're thinking, I don't need a bottle washer. I have a sink and hands and a dishwasher. Get the bottle washer. My in-laws got this for us. 10 out of 10. If I had $300 to spare for every person I know who's gonna have a baby, I would get them a bottle washer. The cats are fighting over their food. Damn it. I got him to leave long enough that the thing should have closed. I have automatic feeders that close when the wrong person, or close for the right person. Whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But they managed to keep their heads in front of it and keep it from closing. Can't stand them. Okay, I'm gonna get water and go back to sleep. I hope you guys are having a great day. Oh, the reading plan is I'm gonna finish Paladin Soap. And then I'll probably start the second one, or the next one, the fourth one. But the plan before I update next is gonna be to finish that and then do the next one. So I'll talk to you later. Okay, thanks, bye. Good morning. It's Monday, the 30th. My child slept for 4 hours straight last night and then proceeded to have 2.5 hour long stretches. Whatever. We woke him up at 4 a.m. or at midnight once we had 4 hours because I was like, hey. Anyway, and he's eating a ton. I don't know what's going on, but here we are. Good morning. I finished the third book in the Paladins series, Paladins Hope, I think is what it's called. It was the MLM one. I liked it. It was fine. I thought the story was really interesting. The whole thing with the gnolls was really, I was invested. I was deeply invested. Then I started the last one, which I think is Paladin's Faith. I'm 25% into that. I'm not enjoying it as much. I don't find it that good. I wish it did, but I just don't. The battery is dying on my camera because of course it is. It's been a minute, so I really need to figure this out. That's what I'm reading. The plan is to finish Paladin's Faith and then also to get 50% into the late eclipses, which is the next October book, because I'm rereading those. I'm gonna finish getting stuff done. My battery's gonna die, so this is a super short update, but this is what you get. I got really good sleep. Crazy. I have D&D tonight. Fingers crossed that I can make that work. And this is my last week of maternity leave. Really bummed about that. I'm gonna try to get editing and stuff done for this. Upload thumbnails, all the stuff. And then script like my wrap up for my I've been gone, this is what I read, whatever. But yeah, Also, thanks to everybody who congratulated me on the maternity leave foot video. Appreciate it a lot. Timing on all of this is like weird because this isn't gonna come out for like 6 weeks, but it's fine. Yeah, talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is 5 a.m. on Tuesday, the 31st. It's the last day of March. I did not get any of the readings that I wanted done because I got my grubby little hands on Milk Teeth by Caitlin Starling. It's not out yet. I'm really excited though. Breastfeeding vampires, or like kind of the concept. And as someone who's currently breastfeeding, or pumping rather, it's interesting. I'm really enjoying it. Like, part of me was like, I don't want to go in there and talk to them. You guys, sorry. I just want to read my books more, but I need to get the bottles ready for the day. So, here we are. Yeah, so, like I said, started that. I'm enjoying it. I think it's sick. Yeah, I think it's really good. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday to establish a primary care doctor because my doctor said that I need to because I might need prolonged care for my blood pressure, which is pretty unfortunate. I've been trying to take my Adderall intermittently so that I can see how it affects my blood pressure. The extended release does affect it, and it's giving me a headache. But I think my body's just also not used to it. So I may try to, like how I weaned off of it, wean onto it, or do my immediate release and see how that goes, because my immediate release is like a lower dose, 2 times a day. We'll see though. God bless whoever came up with some methadone drops for babies. Oh yeah, brother. This is the whole milk I pumped yesterday. Not counting what I pumped at night. If you didn't know, if I haven't posted or filmed the birth story video, my baby's son was 4 pounds when he was born, and he is probably gonna be 8 pounds by the end of the week. He was 7 pounds 12 ounces on Friday, and then the week before he was 7 pounds 5 ounces. So yeah, incredible. He's eating 2.5 ounces, which is wild. But I think I hear him. I think he's asleep and just fussing, but I think I hear him. So I'm gonna hurry this up. So, put the bottle in the wash, make the coffee. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye. Good morning. It is 4 a.m. The sleep cycle continues to be very confusing. It's 4 a.m. On Thursday. I didn't update yesterday because I was just tired. And, the sleep routine was like very weird. So, he was up like every hour and a half. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. And they are changing my blood pressure medication to a diuretic. I'm a little nervous about that because it could, this is, I don't know what I'm doing, because it could dry up my milk a little bit. And if it does, then I'm gonna go off of it because I'm not doing that. But I have a thought. I just don't know if anybody recalls, but I used to be on a beta blocker. And I took it as needed because I couldn't take it consistently because it would make my blood pressure too low. Because I already have low blood pressure. It was just to control my heart rate. And so now I wonder, would that be beneficial to me? Oh, I don't know, but who I was talking to, I kind of didn't think about it until later. I also figured I need to talk to the doctor about my hand. I don't remember if I talked about this, but something has happened throughout this whole process where now my hand dislocates here, or my thumb dislocates in my sleep, and it hurts. It really, really hurts. So I don't know what's going on with that, but anyway. Reading, I am like 70% into book deep. I'm really enjoying it. I'm a little curious about like where are we going from here, you know? The characters are interesting. The concept of like a nursemaid, is that what they're called? I don't know. That concept for vampires is really interesting. But I'm curious about where we're going. Curious about what's happening. Curious about who's being told the story. Because I don't know. So yeah, we'll see. I think I'll probably end up finishing it tomorrow, tonight. I don't know. It is Thursday, so I am going to close the vlog out here. I will talk to you guys later. Sorry for no B-roll. Sorry it is a short vlog. But this is the way things are going to look. Actually, just for the rest of this week. Because I'm back at work next week, so yeah. I'll talk to you guys next week. Okay, thanks, bye.